Hello everybody, this is Daryl the Black Phoenix here in Zone 8B, Albany, Georgia. And this is what I gotta say. In all of my family, and when I say all of my family, I'm talking about on my father's side, my mother's side, I'm talking about everybody. I am, if not the only one, is one of the few people that does not like okra. You heard it right. I do not like okra. I don't care what kind you got, fried, you got the stew, whatever. I don't like it. It's not for me. But my mother loves okra. So what I decided to do today, this is my Mother's Day gift to her, is I'm gonna do a self-wicking tub of, you guessed it, okra. Now, and in these self-wicking tubs, I've already done the longest part, but it's not hard. I have all these cans. I got these cans from a friend of mine. Yep, beer can. Ice House. I got these cans. And what I'm doing, all except for one of the cans, I have already put the holes in. Okay? And all I do, some people put 4 holes in them. Some people put 2. But I like at least 3. Sometimes I put 4. But normally I put at least 3 holes in them. Okay? And I put them right at the top. I hope you can see this and it's not out of focus. And I'm just putting the holes in them. Okay, now these holes that I'm drilling, they're about the size of a BB, okay? So not big holes at all. Because what you don't want to happen is for the potting mix is to go inside of the cans and to cause it to stop up, okay? So, here we go. All right, as you can see, there's 3 holes there. There's 3 holes there. You do also have a hole at the top right there. Now that hole, do not place the can right side up. Always turn it upside down, okay? So here we go. This is the last can to go in. Okay? Boom. Now, I have my 3/4 inch PVC pipe. Okay? And remember, you want the end slanted. I just break it off or what have you. Slanted. This right here is like 20 inches. Yep, 18 inches. 20 inches. 20 inches long. But I do 20 inches for all of them because 6 feet. 10 feet of pipes. I think it's giving me 5 or 6 pieces of it. So I got it right there. And you don't have to do this, but this is something that I do. I like putting this on top of it to keep little critters out of it. Like most people don't do this, but I like putting a little cap right on top, as you can see. But remember, this slanted piece will always go on the bottom. Now I'm gonna get a little closer here so you can see this. Let me put a little potting mix in here first. So I can kind of show you what I'm doing. Okay, so what you want to do is, sometimes I put a lid, do the lid, but you can also just do just the soil itself as your wick. So I'm getting a little closer here so you can see exactly what I'm doing. Okay, so what you're gonna want to do is you want to take this soil. You only want about 10% of the cans in here free. The rest of it is about 10% soil. I'm sorry, 10% soil. So you can stuff the potting mix down and around these cans, okay? So you're gonna put it in here so it can wick up into the rest of the soil, okay? So, and this is the most critical part of the whole process, right? What I'm doing right now is the most tedious. Nope. It's the second most tedious. The first tedious is putting in the, it's drilling holes in the cans. All right, guess what? I need some more. Oops, I got some right here. Okay, just put it in. You see how it is in here? You got rocks in here, which is good to help for the drainage, which is what we definitely want to drain. Oh, by the way, there's my hole on the side right here. Okay. So water's gonna be all up here, okay? So we're going to stuff this all in here. Hope you can see this. They're a little bit too big. But we're gonna stuff this in here. And that way, this doesn't take long at all. It really doesn't. Like I say, the longest part of this, the longest part is the cans or what have you. You don't have to do as many cans. If you're gonna do a lid, you don't need as many cans for the wicking action because I don't use the soil as the wick then. I use like maybe an old cotton towel, or it has to be cotton though, so it can wick up really nice into the soil, and it'll keep it nice and moist for you throughout the process. It won't be saturated, but you don't have to keep putting water in every day when you do that. Okay, which is what I love about the wicking pots. Now this little container right here is one that I was actually gonna do something else with, but like I say, this is for Mom, so I thought this would be great for her. So like I say, and just make sure you stuff it in there really nice. Some people use the hand, some people put gloves on. It depends on how I feel, whether I use gloves or my hand. Like now, I'm just using my hand. Like I say, and you're only using about 10% of this is going to be for your wicking action. So you make sure you stuff it down here really good, because I'll wash my hand really nice before I leave here. Okay, as you can see, and it's just over the can. I like to get a little bit closer. I hope you can see that. I like to get really a little bit closer before I put whatever I'm growing in here in, whether it be okra in this case, or tomatoes or what have you. I like to get a little bit closer to the cans. And my reasons for that, I'm gonna move this over a little bit, and I'll show you why I'm gonna do that. Now, I have it over here on the other side. In this cup right here, I have 1 cup of worm casting, I have a 1/4 cup of sea mineral, and I have a 1/2 cup of Sustain, which is a 464 organic fertilizer. Also, that I want it down here waiting for these roots. Once they start maturing, I want it down here waiting on them. Waiting on it. Okay? Boom. Got it in there. Now I put this in here. Also, I have some worm juice that I will be fertilizing this with also, but I would fertilize it in via the tube. Okay? So, we got 1 bag in. Oh, one other thing that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put about 1/4 of the rest of this in. Then I have some black cow manure also that I'm gonna add to this. Nothing's ever too good for Mom. Okay, 1, 2. You're gonna get that in here, mix it up. Okay, put some more. Now I like filling the tubs up to about 2 inches from the top. Okay, now it is supposed to rain today, which is one of the reasons I want to get to do this. So to get some of this goodness, some of this rain goodness in here. Okay, so that's, I'll say, a tad bit more. I'm gonna do the cow manure. Let's do the rest of this bag. Okay. So this is gonna be really good for this okra. Now, I asked my mom what she wanted. She wanted on this little thing right here, and I said, well, now you know this okra gets kind of tall. She said, that's all right, I get it down. I'm like, okay then. And this is where she wants it at. So whatever Mom wants, Mom gets. Okay, so we got that in here. So now what I'm gonna do is, ta-da, okra. Now this is the crimson spineless. Right here. I'm putting my marker right there. Okay? So what I'm gonna do is I am going to put this okra here. Some of them got 2 on them. So I'm just gonna wait until they start. until they start maturing. I'm gonna leave them on there for the most healthy one, the healthiest one. Okay. So we got one right here. Like I say, this really doesn't take long. The longest part is when you're doing the drilling holes in the can. And you saw how many cans I had in there. I should have counted them, but I didn't. Oh, here's number 2. I'm just trying to get this down in here. Now this thing is not dry. I didn't put any water on it, but they really coming out, not like I was hoping they would, but I'll take it though. Here's number 2 right here. I'll put this over here. Now if y'all see something that I don't know, please let me know, cause like I say, okra is definitely not my thing. And this is strictly for Mom. All right, that's number 2. Well, like I say, I do not particularly care how these are coming out of here, but they are coming out though. Okay. Here's number 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3. No, this is number 4. This is number 4. Okay. That's number 4. Like I say, some of these got 2 on them, so I'll just pick out the healthiest ones. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get all 6 in. 4. I'm gonna do 5 right here. It kind of look like it broke a little bit. Let me set this one over here also, just in case. Whichever one ends up being the healthiest, that's the one I'll keep. 5 and number 6. Okay. Now, we got our okra planted. I will be watering this in. Once I water this in, now the first 2 times you water this, you want to water it up top. Okay? And you're going to water it until you see water coming out of the drain hole down there. Okay? Once water starts coming out of the drain hole, then you're done. Okay? And also, another thing that I do is, that's why I like to bring it all the way up top, I have some leaf mulch right here. Now what this leaf mulch is going to do, these are just leaves that I cut. What this is going to help do is it's going to help retain moisture, keep them from being overly dry, and retain the moisture, which will also help with not having to water as often. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to cut them. Alrighty. I need to cut this a little bit more. So I won't put as much on this one because I got some more at the house that's a little finer than this. I just grabbed the bag that was sitting out. It's the wrong bag. That's okay. It still works. Eventually these leaves will break down into, you guessed it, soil. Very good soil at that. Okay? So, now that we got this, okay, I would definitely not be putting any liquid fertilizer in this yet, especially when it's gonna rain, because so it can wash everything out. Now you can put a cover over this also. Okay, I might do that later on, is put a cover over this when this starts, actually before it starts growing, and let these grow up in between each. Well, if you're gonna put the cover on, what you want to do, you want to fill the dirt all the way up to have it be actually like a rounded off when you put it on. Then put the cover on and then plant them inside of it. You put your little X in it. You can use paper bag, plastic bag, trash bag, anything like that will do it for you. Okay, so there we have it. We have okra for my mom. Okay, she loves her okra. Her son got it for her. Okay, if you got any questions, please let me know. Once again, this is Daryl the Black Phoenix. Please like and subscribe. And once again, this is okra in a self-wicking tub. You saw just how easy the self-wicking tubs are easy to do. And like I said, you can put a cover over this. You have to put more soil on it. You want the soil up above here and pack it in. Oh, one thing I didn't do was I can pack the soil down a little bit. That's all I do. You can push down a little bit, but that's pretty much it. Okay? So once again, this is Daryl the Black Phoenix signing out. Please like and subscribe. Love you. May God bless you. And if you have any questions, please ask, and I will do my best to answer them or find the answer for you. And if you haven't seen anything that I could possibly do any better, please let me know as well. I would greatly appreciate it once again. And also hit that like button so I'll know that you're really watching. Or hit the don't like button. It really doesn't matter. Just hit something. Once again, this is Daryl Black Phoenix signing out. Much love.